What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Today is Sunday. Sunday. Ryan's here. Jess is over there. Abby's at home, unfortunately, because she's still not feeling good. She was thinking that she was going to be able to come in today because she felt better yesterday, but today she said she feels worse than yesterday. So she's going to be staying home for, I would assume, today and tomorrow. She'll probably come back Thursday when we come, we have Tuesday, Wednesday off, so she'll probably come back on Thursday. We've pulled all the orders for this morning, got them all shipped already, so now we're just working on getting the counters cleaned off. I want the counters to be completely clean. I don't want anything on there that shouldn't be, so that's what we're working on now. And another thing, we're going to stop doing back orders for the factory sealed games. It's just proving to be way too much to keep up with. So I'm going to be placing an order hopefully tonight to get everything that people have ordered, so we can fulfill all of the pending orders. And then from then on, or from now on basically, we're still going to order the factory sealed games, but we're just not going to do back orders on them. So if you want one, you'll just have to get it from the website when we have it in stock. And if people continue buying like a specific title, I will continue to order that one. So the Resident Evil Essentials, that's what everybody wants. I'm going to be ordering as many as I can. So that one should hopefully be in stock, pretty soon once we get that package. But I'm planning on getting a ton of stuff. This is what we have left currently. Oh, I guess we sold a Link skin.
Yeah, we sold it yesterday.
So we have these, and then we have these. And then, of course, the stuff up top here. So that's everything that's left right now. I'm going to, like I said, hopefully make the order tonight. So I guess it doesn't really help when you see this video if I've already made the order, but if you'd like to, you can leave a comment on this video letting me know which sealed games you're interested in. They don't have anything super crazy. People were asking before about like Ninja 5.0 for Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. They don't have rare games like that. But of the stuff that I have ordered so far, if you wanted one and missed out, just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to get more of that one. All right, guys, so we are not closed yet. Ryan and Jess are still here. We have a little break in customers, so we're going to try and show you guys the trades from so far today. We have some Super Nintendo controllers and a couple PlayStation extensions. We haven't gotten any consoles today, right, Ryan? Not that I can think of.
No.
There was a white Xbox One that came in we had to pass on because the controller was messed up. And we don't have any extra controllers, but he said he has a couple more, so he might be back.
Yeah.
So we have Pokemon Moon. We also got this Glacier Game Boy Advance, and inside was Super Mario World. And then we have Forza 5 and FIFA 19. This stack here, I might have showed you guys the other day. I'm not 100% sure. Ryan thought that this was traded in yesterday. I thought that it was from a couple days ago, so either way, I'm not sure. But there's the Sonic Advance, FIFA 13, Project Gotham Racing 2, New Super Mario Bros. U, Ghost Recon, Garden Warfare, Rock Band 3, and Okami HD.
We had a kid bring this in. He's been repairing systems for us. You've probably... Coop's probably
I think we've mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah, so he brought this in, he fixed this one for us, and we got it priced out. It just needs to be cleaned.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have a sealed copy of Just Dance 2 for the Wii, NHL Slapshot, Dance Dance Evolution, Mini Desktop Racing, High School Musical, Puppy Love, Ryan's favorite game, Shrek the Third, MLB 2K8, NCAA 09, and DJ Hero 2. And then finally we have ATV Drift and Tricks. I think Ryan wanted this one because it's a VR game.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that.
MLB The Show 16 and 17, NASCAR Heat, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, PAL version of Golf Club 2019, UFC, Madden 16, MLB The Show 15, NBA 2K 15, and Big Buck Hunter Arcade. So that's all the stuff that's been traded in so far. But also we have a huge update for you guys. So the guy stole all that stuff a couple days ago. We told you about it. It was a horrible day. Ryan just felt really bad. They didn't sleep well the next night.
We didn't sleep good at all.
So today, a lady came in with this box full of games here, and I wasn't here when the guy shoplifted, but Ryan was, and the guy was trying to trade in some stuff before before he started stealing. He was trying to distract Ryan, I assume.
Yeah.
And
so
these are the same games.
Yeah, these are the same exact games that he brought in. And, like, I was pretty sure that she was with him. Like, I could tell that these were the same games, but I was 100% sure when I saw this one, because I would not forget how badly water damaged this game was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, like, see all the bad coloring in there and everything. I remember this one quite well, and once I saw that, I was 100% sure.
So, I was suspicious when she put it on the counter, and I kind of, like, showed it to Ryan, and he gave me, like, a little nod. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, Ryan, can you handle this trade? And I walked over, the Steel Battalion controller was sitting here, so I started wiping it off, and then I just kind of like walked outside. And I called the store so that I could talk to Ryan without her hearing, and he was like, yes, this is her, this is the stuff. And right after I went outside, she walked outside. And she kind of like just walked a little bit like this and kind of looked around, saw me on the phone because I was talking to Ryan, and then she started walking. And when I first went outside, I was looking at all the cars to see if the guy who shoplifted was sitting in one of them. And so let me show you. So I was right out here. I was looking. There was a couple cars parked right here. She came out, and I was standing over here in front of the Western Union place. I was right here. So she came out, and she looked at me. She kind of walked around for here a little bit, and then she walked like this, started going over here, and she walked across, and on the other side of the mailbox there's some more parking spaces, and she walked over there. So I started following her, and I filmed their license plates, guys, and the guy was sitting in the driver's seat. I stood right in front of them, filmed their license plate, filmed them back up, got the guy and got the car. It was like a black Chevy Tahoe. They had California plates. There was bumper damage to the front of the car. I immediately called the police, and they were looking for the car. They couldn't find it, unfortunately. And then it gets even better. Probably 45 minutes later, we get a call from another game store in Portland called Video Game Wizards. He said they had a couple in earlier that sold them some stuff, and they were being really sketchy. And one of the items had one of our price tags on the back. And they asked them where they got the stuff. They said that they received them as gifts. And so Video Game Wizards took her ID, and they got all of our stuff. Except for the 2 NES Classics. They did not get those. They didn't have them, so they must have sold those elsewhere. But they got all of our stuff, guys. And they took more than we even realized. So originally, we knew that they took the red Wii, the Tekken Street Fighter arcade stick, and then the 2 NES Classics, and then the Game Boy player with the disc. And then we later realized the boxed teal Game Boy Color and the loose Game Boy Color that Abby and I opened from Japan, they took those, which we realized. And then what we didn't realize until Video Game Wizards called is that they also took my Complete in Box Smoke N64 controller from Japan and a big handful of Game Boy games. And Video Game Wizards has everything except for the Nintendo Classics. So now we have their license plate. We have her ID. Her ID is California as well. So if they're staying local, they don't have updated IDs. But either way, we're getting our stuff back. So the police are going to be coming tomorrow to pick up all the footage, the new video that I took, which I'm going to show you guys in just a second. I'm going to blur their license plate for obvious reasons. The cops are the only ones that really need that information anyway. But, so, hey, how's it going? A customer came in. I greeted them as you guys saw. That was probably like an hour ago now. It is now 7:16 p.m. We are now closed. Ryan and Jess have gone home, so I'm going to finish the vlog here by myself. So, as I was saying, I'm going to be showing you the clip that I took, and I also I haven't decided yet if I am going to post like the security footage, just because when the store was broken into like overnight, the cops and everything told us not to post it. This time, when I filmed them outside, that was in a public parking lot. They obviously knew that I was filming them. It's not like it's in our store, and I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is, like, when the cops told me not to post the footage last time, I listened to it. I didn't like it. I didn't like not being able to post it right away, but I didn't do it. This time, I'm basically saying screw that. So at least with the footage that I took of the car, I'm not decided yet if I'm going to post the other footage, at least yet, because things are still pending. But I know you guys want to see it. People have been asking. So if not now, at some point, I will show you guys that footage where you can see him putting stuff into his box. You can see him stacking stuff by the door. You can see him carry the stuff out. And then I think that I also mentioned it, but I did order a brand new security camera system. We are getting a completely brand new 4K camera setup. We are going to be upgrading from 7 to 12 cameras total. And this new system it's so awesome. I watched some footage on YouTube of people who have the system, and man, someone had a camera on their garage. So they had their garage door, they had a long driveway, and then there was like a cul-de-sac road. There was a car parked out on the road. They were able to pause the video and zoom into their license plate, and you could read everything crystal clear. That's the one that I got. So I'm really excited about that because not only are we going to have more cameras for inside here, but we're also going to have a couple cameras pointing out the door or front windows. So if anyone parks out there, we should be able to get a pretty good shot of that as well. At the very minimum, we can see which direction they went. But catching license plates will be pretty easy. So I'm excited about that. And there's businesses all throughout here that have cameras and stuff. So if I wasn't able to get their license plate today myself, I was going to go next door and ask the Western Union place if they have, because I'm pretty sure they have plenty of cameras there. They deal with money all day. So they most likely have cameras everywhere. But luckily, we didn't have to ask them for that favor. So yeah, it's crazy, guys. I can't believe that this has happened. How dumb are these people? And we noticed one other thing. I showed you guys this box at the beginning. This is the stuff that they were trying to trade into Ryan the other day. That is why he recognized it when they brought it back today. When the lady saw me walk outside, she went to walk outside and they left, leaving all of this stuff here. This stuff most likely is also stolen. So we are not keeping this. The cops are going to take this when they pick up all of the security footage and everything else. But one thing, I think we already took it out. One of the games they stole from us. It had our freaking price tag on it. It was, let me see if it's still up here. We just went through all of our PS4 and Xbox One games to see if they had taken anything else. If they did, there was nothing else in here, just the one game. But they freaking stole the Harvest Moon for PS4. I reprinted this tag because the tag that was on it, it was stuck to it, but they clearly had like tried to take it off or something. The tag was like really crumpled and wrinkled. But I scanned the game. I scanned the old tag that was on it because if it was taken out of, if we did sell it, it wouldn't be in our inventory. I would scan it and it would say this item is not in the inventory. I scanned it and it popped up like it was still sitting on the shelf. So those idiots stole, with everything else they took, they stole this game and they just tried to trade it back into us today or sell it to us today with our freaking price tag still on it. How dumb do people have to be? Like, it's so stupid. I don't know how they thought they would get away with it. Like, wouldn't you think that the game stores in an area communicate with each other if something is stolen to try to find it? I was about to call Video Game Wizards later today. I was going to call them. I was going to call all the other video game stores in the Portland area and just let them know that people stole this stuff. If people try to sell this to you or trade this in, just know that it was stolen from us. And they called me first. So it worked out very, very nicely. So obviously, I want to give a huge shout out to Video Game Wizards in Portland, Oregon. It's a pretty cool store. We've been there multiple times. We've filmed there. They do have a website as well that you can purchase from. I don't know the URL, but if you just type in Video Game Wizards on Google, it should come up. They've been around for like 25 years. It's pretty dumb to shoplift from a store when it's full of customers anyway. And it's not like he took one small thing and slipped it in his pocket when no one was looking. He like took some big stuff, and other customers saw him do it. You know, Ryan made the unfortunate mistake of trying to go check the cameras. He should have done that later. Obviously, he knows now if that ever happens again to not worry about that. They're filming anyway, so you don't have to check it right away. You can do what you got to do, check the footage later. But with the new camera setup, another thing that's going to be really, really cool is that I can view it from my phone at I could be in Florida and I could look at the cameras on my phone. I could do it while we're open. I could do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can do whatever I want. We can also view it on the computer right here, so we don't have to go into the back. It will be set up in the back with a monitor and everything, but we can also view it from this computer out here, which will be very, very helpful, especially in the case where there is only 1 or 2 people working and we're busy doing a trade-in. It's not realistic to keep an eye on every single person and be doing the trade-in and helping a customer. So anything we can do to kind of improve that is going to help. And a lot of people have been giving suggestions about different things we can do, and they are all definitely appreciated. Some things I'm definitely considering. Some things we unfortunately aren't able to do. One of the big ones was people were saying we should move the register to the front of the store. And while I don't think that's a bad idea, the way that our store here is set up just doesn't really allow for that. When we first got this space, we were trying to figure out where should the register be, where should the counters be, and we considered all the different options. And having them at the back of the store, how we have it, is just the best option. We not only have this entrance back here that leads to the back room and to the bathroom and all that. We don't want that open for customers. I don't want to have a door. I don't want to have a curtain hanging or anything. But in addition to that, the whole front of the store are giant windows. And I don't think it would be a good idea for people outside to be able to see our register and see our computer and stuff like that. Not that that is necessarily a bad thing. I just don't think that that's how it should be. Stuff behind the counter should not be visible to the customers like that, especially anyone random who just walks outside the store. There's a lot of crackheads around here. We don't need that. But yeah, some people have been giving some good suggestions. I don't think that we're in danger of having this kind of situation happen again. Obviously, people are always going to shoplift. It happens. But somebody walking out with multiple console boxes or multiple big boxes, that's probably not going to happen again. Another suggestion was to have just the empty boxes up there and have the stuff in the back. And if we have the room for it, that will work. And I'm going to consider doing that for sure. As you guys know, our back rooms are already pretty cramped. So, we'll see what we can do. But I'm definitely moving some things. I've already put the rest of the Super Nintendo classics into the glass case. We had one in the case and then a couple out of the case. I put them all in the case. The Pokemon cards are going to be going in the glass case as well. They're right here by the register, so I didn't really think it was going to be an issue, but apparently, people are dumb. So those are going to be going in the glass case as well. We only have so much room in the glass cases, though, so unfortunately we can't lock up everything. But I have definitely been considering getting more glass cases. Up at the front of the store, we have the Devastators and the Neo Geo cabinet. I love having those here. The Neo Geo is not for sale. The Devastators cabinet is, but we could fit a second one of these cabinets right there if these were not here. And with coronavirus and stuff going on, they can't be turned on anyway. We'd have to be sanitizing them 30 times a day, and that's not going to happen. So they have been turned off since we've reopened, and they have a sign that says machines are off due to COVID. Please do not touch. Everyone's been respecting that, which is nice. So they're not really getting used right now anyway. So if we could get another glass case and put it there, that would probably be pretty helpful. And then, along the same lines, we could put one over here as well. Someone's trying to buy the GameCube kiosk locally. They're just waiting to get a ride up here or something. So that might be going soon anyway. But we could have 2 more glass cases right there. I don't really like the idea of them being so close to the door, but it's not like someone can grab something really quick and sneak out. They would have to literally break the glass case, and obviously that would draw a lot of attention. So I don't think having them by the door is necessarily more dangerous or anything. Like, I don't think more stuff would get stolen that way because they're all locked anyway. It's only if someone were to actually break into the store and then break into the glass case, they might save themselves a couple seconds being closer to the door. But with the new security system as well, if there's like motion detectors and stuff with the cameras, and if something happens, they will send an alert to my phone immediately. And so if someone does break in, we're going to know right away. And so I don't know. I'm not necessarily worried about that. All the windows are pretty covered now, so they would have to go through the door. But even that, I'm looking into maybe getting more grid wall type stuff that will fit right inside the frame. So basically, we're doing whatever we can to make it a little bit more secure. I don't want this place to have everything locked down and have everything behind glass. Retro Game Trader in Beaverton has their stuff like that, and while they probably don't experience a lot of shoplifting, they probably miss out on a ton of sales because people don't want to ask to see every single thing. And I like that people can grab the games off the shelf and look at the back of it and see what it is. If people have to ask to do that every time, there are lots of people out there that instead of doing it will just not even bother with the game. So I definitely don't want to do that. We have enough stuff locked up already. I think the only games that are out on the floor that people could even grab are $12.99 or less. And the DS games and 3DS games, those cartridges are back here for those too. So there's not much that people can actually take. But anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, guys. Basically, thank you for your support. It has been very much appreciated. I've done my best to try to read all the comments, but there has been an overwhelming amount of them. Probably triple the amount of comments we normally get. So I try to read them all, and I'm pretty sure I've read the majority of them. But yeah, everyone's been super supportive and nice and everything, and I definitely appreciate that. So thank you guys so much for that. I'm just glad that everything's getting resolved. We obviously don't have the stuff just yet, but and I don't know how long it's going to take. Since Video Game Wizards is in Portland, that's a different state. The police officer that I'm dealing with cannot just drive to that store and do stuff because he doesn't have jurisdiction. So they have to forward it to a different department. I think he said it was property crimes or something. I guess they can go across state lines. But either way, we're going to be getting the stuff back. I'll let you guys know as soon as it happens. And if I have any more information about anything, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully we can hear something if like the guy gets arrested or something like that. I would love to be able to give you guys an update about that. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.